Kabar, it's your turn.
Get it, Kabar.
Ow!
Bust out that axe.
Now I'm mad.
The axe of flaming tree demolishing.
I wish it was. Okay. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna try frightening him again.
Okay. Assuming you hit.
I hit. 27 to hit.
Why do you keep getting pairs?
27 hits, and I fail my save again.
Ah,
This thing is so scared of that choppy axe.
it should be.
Lumberjack Kabar.
Yeah, 17 for the regular attack. No, I'm sorry, 18 for the regular attack, and then 16 damage on the frightening attack.
The attack that gets extra damage did less.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
That's sad.
I know. And you can't re-roll the ones on those.
This thing's looking pretty messed up. Sap is oozing from it. The leaves are starting to fall.
It's frightened.
Yes, your spell is probably going to be wasted.
Damn it. One that I made was like 250 hit points.
I'm sorry. You guys have 3 people in your party.
Yeah, that's true.
And it can like two-shot some of you.
It can probably one-shot me if it gets
Good rolls, actually.
yeah,
It hit me.
decent rolls.
It hit me for what, 45?
44, 45? 44, I think.
Damn.
I'm going to...
Maybe 43, but over 40, yeah.
It was...
Yeah.
There's half your HP.
I'm going to pull out my hand axe. What do we say, 20 feet? Okay, good. And I'm going to throw it at it.
This thing does insane damage.
I'm throwing a hand axe.
Okay.
I don't get my arrows back until I find them.
Oh, are you out of arrows?
Yeah, I mean, I would have to pull them out of my backpack
Oh,
for my case, but I only have 5 more of my 75% arrows after I pick them up. Unless you're saying I can have them, but I'm going to throw a hand axe. It's a musical hand axe of throwing.
Oh,
17.
17 hits.
also, all of the objects that I animate that don't
4
have,
damage.
that don't have appendages are flying.
Yeah, they are all flying then.
So
What?
to give it some extra
Oh,
intrigue.
Is that it, Joe?
Oh, yes.
All right, Kabar, that twig. 17 misses.
misses.
I should attack that.
You should attack that. You could have killed it. Renlook, you're up.
Pay attention to me.
Well, I would have to move closer.
Oh.
It's a range of 20 feet.
Okay, as my bonus action,
Or 60 at a disadvantage.
I
Oh.
have these things start swarming. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, you're still grappled, by the way. You didn't try to escape.
5,
Mm-mm.
15.
Okay.
20,
All it means
25.
is you can't move and it's holding onto you, so it doesn't make that big of a difference. So now it's scared of you too.
No, and I can't like move closer. Wait. Does that mean that it's stuck in that spot?
Yeah, it's not moving.
I forgot about my
It's
sneak
holding-
attack.
It's holding
No, I
onto
don't get
you.
sneak attack on a hand
I
axe.
don't know if it's gonna survive this round.
There's no sneak attack on a hand axe, right?
It has to be a finesse weapon
Yeah.
or a ranged weapon.
25, 30,
That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Because it's a thrown weapon.
5, 10,
Basically, it has to be dex based
15.
and finesse.
I didn't do my sneak attack. I was just double checking.
I would hope not with 4 damage.
This is a +1 from strength.
Nice.
Thanks. I'm pretty proud of my strength.
I can tell.
Workout.
Okay, so I got 4 of those things in range.
Nice.
Okay, the rest didn't have enough movement.
No. So these, +6 to hit. 2, 3. 9 is a miss, I imagine.
9 is a miss.
This one is 19,
That is a hit.
18,
That is a hit.
and 10.
That's a miss.
Okay, so 2 hits. 1d8 plus 2, so roll 2d8. 4. 4 plus 4. 8 points of damage from my animated objects.
Not terrible.
They're knighted.
Exactly.
And then
Yeah. That's 8 damage in 2 rounds. I did 4 damage in 1 round. So it's actually.
and then I am going to cast Firebolt as my action.
Okay.
That's a 24 to hit.
Just commanding them a free action or a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Okay.
And then 14 points of fire damage to it.
Alright. That thing burns up, falls to the
Oh,
ground,
damn it.
collapses.
How long do they last?
A minute. I leave them up as long as I can concentrate, but after that thing falls. No, it's fine. I'll just lay down.
Everything in the room dies immediately.
Even us.
Yeah,
No.
I lay down.
You guys don't die. And
Good
this
massage.
door
Half a second.
pops open slightly,
Ooh.
and this door flies open completely, and cold air just starts coming in and covering the area, and all the living or all the dead plants start covering with frost.
I'll run over
And
and
it
close the
gets
door.
colder in the room.
I'll close the door
Okay.
if I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Treated.
Did let go of me.
I shouldn't be needing those.
No. Everything it touched died with it.
Not me. I'm just laying down.
Your armor is the only thing keeping you standing. You're dead though. No, everything died. The door pops open a little bit. That door popped open a lot. Cold air came in, so I closed it because it was cold. And those things lasted a
Oh.
while.
All of the that my 5th level spell did like 8 damage or 4 damage or something.
I now have 5 fancy arrows.
But it was funny.
It was cool.
Big spells don't always work as you expect them to.
Mm-hmm. It would have been a lot cooler if that thing hadn't been eviscerated so quickly by Bar and Joe.
Always our fault.
I don't really have. I don't have any real damaging spells above 3rd level.
Yeah.
I have Fireball, and then everything else is like utility or subjective.
It's handy though.
Yeah, well,
You need
I
that.
always feel like that's more important. I'm not a DPSer. I feel like
Yeah,
as the only pure caster, you've got to be flexible.
definitely. Web's probably one of the best ones that.
That's the one that has the most questions involved in it.
Yeah.
Like, what is that spell really doing other than making a damn mess?
Makes Daniel upset.
It's gotta- That's-
It's
that's-
often cause some problems for the monsters, slowing them down. But
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
almost immediately burn it up right after you just cast
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's our MO.
Well, that was my low level AoE, really.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So do you have arrows?
I do. Oh, now you need my arrows, huh?
I
Look who comes crawling back.
I have 60 crossbow bolts. Crossbow bolts, if you would like.
I don't want that.
And a heavy crossbow. In case you ever need range damage.
I have one of those.
But this is a heavy crossbow of death or something. Do I still have that heavy crossbow?
Actually, mine are bolts. Never mind.
The
Oh, that's right. You can use the crossbow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for arrows.
Okay. You're able to recover 75%.
I'm gonna look for arrows and the massive weapons everywhere.
Those are all broken.
I'm gonna look hard.
Those are all broken.
I As I'm laying down, I say, "Car, is there any key in the tree?"
Oh, again? Alright. Yeah.
There's no tree. Or there's no key.
There is no tree
There's no
anymore.
tree.
It's splinters.
It actually is splintering, and it looks like it's falling apart. It's almost like quick decaying. It's almost like quick decaying / petrifying.
Like in video games.
The Final Fantasy
Starts
dissolving.
disappearing.
No, it doesn't disappear. It's dying and decomposing abnormally fast.
Oh, hey, we should just like hang out here for an hour so I can like will my wounds to heal.
Hey Joe,
Yes.
when you're in the other room looking for arrows, will you see if that door's open?
So
Yeah.
digging through stuff, looking for arrows.
The wall's still normal,
No, there is no door.
Okay.
and there's no arrows usable. There's some old, crusty arrowheads, but there's no intact shafts.
Don't you know how to make arrows out of trees?
Do I look like I know how to do anything?
You're an elf. What else do you guys do?
Okay,
You look
but
like you
I can
do
whittle
something.
arrows, but it takes me 3.5 weeks per arrow.
You should use a knife.
It's like a ritual. And
It's gotta bless the wood, anoint it with elven holy water.
Sorry, I got a scimitar.
Okay,
I have
Renless
like
stands
5
back up.
daggers.
Joe, you need to take a rest?
Yeah, I sit down.
I wouldn't mind a rest.
I lay down in the warm spot. That
I could use a rest.
yeah, you got hurt too.
I could use a rest.
I can burn up some of my spells on you guys, but
No, that's okay. I'm sure I'll be fine.
I don't want to use all my hit die. We're gonna be in this dungeon for a while.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we'll take a short rest.
Yeah, you're fine. Nothing disturbs you in this
Look at that roll.
foliage room.
Roll a 5 and 6.
Woo!
5 and 6, pretty good.
I haven't done this in a long time. Both hit dice. You add your con mod.
Yep.
To each hit die.
Yep.
Nice.
So I go through that every time too, in my head, and then I realize I have a +0,
Oh.
and then I remember, yes, con does help, just not me. Every time. I'm bringing my card to this game. If Joe dies, right? Pretty much any of my other characters are coming into this game. It'd probably be Sigma though, if I was gonna bring in a character.
That'll be an interesting one to weave in.
Or that turtle.
Can't imagine Sigmund's gonna get along that well with Renlith.
Sigma gets along with everyone.
I spent so much time trying to fix Renlith.
At your level, unless you want to bring in a new character, it's going to be hard to actually lose a character.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine.
Because, I mean, even if you die, you have the option to resurrect at this point.
Oh, right.
Alright, so once we get done with that, I'll walk over the door and shall we go through and see what horror lurks in here?
So, in that hour of me sitting, staring at this door,
Mhm.
can I perceive anything?
You see it as a door, and it's open. It's partially ajar now, but there's nothing like oozing out of the door or anything, but it's not open
Okay.
enough to actually see anything in it.
I would have been listening.
No, you don't hear anything.
Oh, it's horror music.
Don't open it.
Gotta keep the suspense high.
I run in 15 feet before looking around.
The eyes closed.
Okay, give me a dex check as you fall over something.
Wait.
Oh, it's almost an 18. Now it's a 4. I hit a giant stone thing. Ah,
Oh my god.
yes. Oh, we could have rested in here. With like seats and benches and.
It's not too late.
You guys want to take another short rest?
I'm tired. After watching you eat shit.
Oh no, more trees.
Yeah, I rolled a 11 for a save.
Okay. So
That's plus 7.
you only stubbed your toe. 4 more trees.
It's in the corner.
It's always 4.
These goddamn trees.
Good call. Pennies.
This area is pleasant and calm. A stone
Speak
dais
for
looms
yourself.
ahead of you with an altar. Religious and arcane symbols ring the structure. Nearly a dozen ancient wooden pews are scattered around the room, with no particular order or design to them. A spindly tree with pink, delicate petals grows in each corner. You can see petals falling from the trees as you watch, but they never seem to touch the ground. Behind the altar is yet another set of double doors, which are marked with 3 parallel scratches, as if from a large beast.
3 parallel scratches. Does this remind me of anything? As an elf of the woods, religiously?
Yes, actually it does. Give me a religion check.
12.
12. So,
Oh yes.
you're
I've
trying to
seen
think
this.
back, and you remember groves similar to this, normally outdoors though. The goddess Kyla is a basically an earth goddess and goddess of the seasons, and is commonly worshipped by nature dwellers like elves. And groves like this are commonly set up similar. They normally involve heavy nature trees growing in a circle or something along that line, with some sort of religious icon in the center for worship and ceremonies.
I guess I probably walked up behind. And
Yeah, this seems safe enough. This was more of a... This seems to be kind of a... I don't know.
You
like
also
a
know that
religious
Kyla
room.
is one of the 6 greater goddesses.
Oh.
Or greater gods.
Do I know what a greater god is?
6th
Well-
grader.
6, yeah, there are 6 greater gods.
Oh,
And Kyla's one of them, and she's devoted, like I said, agriculture, earth, and the seasons. Also give me a perception check.
Sure. 20.
20. Really good.
Thank
So,
you.
looking around, you also notice that this room, the walls on this room are a little taller, and there's actually a shelf up above where it looks like there is. Hold on. Basically, there is outcropping far above you.
How far above?
Let me see if I have a number.
very dramatic when you said that. How far above? Dun.
No.
It looks like it's about 9 feet high.
How tall are we? You're 9 feet, right?
I'm like 5 feet.
6.5.
But the opening above between the outcropping and the top of the wall, or the top of the ceiling, is only 3 feet or so, and it's dark up there.
Okay.
Want me to give you a boost?
Well, let's take a long rest first.
These benches do look comfortable.
I think it's safe in here, guys. It seems to be a weird internal place of, worship.
Why?
Are these trees gonna come alive?
Well, I mean, so the goddess Kyla, I mean, you don't really have a church for her, but then if you're inside, then...
Is this like Kyla's floor? Because that's what it was in the first room we came into. That would explain the 4 seasons. Is this dedicated to her? All this earth, nature magic junk?
Like the whole floor?
I mean, 4 seasons. The mention of her in the original room that we came in,
Mm-hmm.
and then trees and stuff.
Could be.
I guess I'll give it to you with the 12, since you guys are discussing it anyways. So, on the first floor, there are also a lot of references to a goddess Fedora, which is also a greater god.
Oh, and there's 6 of them, right?
And there's 6 of them.
And there's 6 floors,
Yep.
and there's 6 pieces of the scion.
We would have gotten this
5 or
at
6.
5th floor.
Right?
Yeah. About the 6th floor, you would have figured it out.
So, yes. Good insight, Kabar.
I didn't say that out loud.
I'm just saying, I've read all of that, from your helmet. It just said it all.
Brilliant.
So following that pattern, it'd be 4 more floors.
So
dedicated to a different god.
would this seem actually more like a chapel type of room compared to the rest of the rooms of this thing, or it's just like another room that would be dedicated, seemingly?
No, like I said, this is a typical. This is very similar to a typical setup, which
Okay.
would be considered a temple. They do outdoor temples, basically very druidic kind of feeling. So although this is indoors and underground, it definitely has a feel like you remember from the groves around growing up.
So we've defied nature and we've opened the door.
Pack it up, go home.
So I look for a warning.
Okay. You look around and there's an inscription around this dais.
Should have taken comprehend language.
It's written in common.
This is nothing. Let's keep going. I read it.
This means nothing to me.
All right. It says in a
Oh, it's upside
cryptic
down.
message: "The earth turns and seasons change. Kyla opens the path to those rich in wisdom and deep in faith."
Nope.
There's also a second inscription there that reads, "Place your hands upon the altar for but a day, and the Earth Mother's blessing will rain upon you for a week."
Earth turns, seasons change, rich in.
Rich?
Oh, I was trying to figure out where, I wasn't sure where you were at, so okay. "The earth turns and seasons change. Kyla opens the path to those rich in wisdom
Oh.
and deep in faith."
Opens the path to those rich in wisdom and deep in faith. Well, we're screwed.
Yeah, that's what my thought was.
You're the wisest, right?
I think we all are.
You know what I say we do?
What?
We need to get that elf on that shelf.
I was thinking,
That's
Joe.
That's so terrible.
I'm so
That's
sorry.
amazing. Do you have inspiration?
I'm so sorry. Yes.
Okay.
I can't get rid of it.
That's a terrible thing to award inspiration for. That's just a terrible joke.
I'm so sorry.
Are you? I mean, are you into nature gods and things, Joe?
I mean, I was raised, polytheist. I'm assuming being a greater god is one of those things I would be exposed to living in a forest of elves for
Between the fact
100
that
years.
she's a goddess of nature and a greater god, yeah, you
Okay.
definitely have been exposed.
I mean, there's a chance this is where my magic actually comes from.
Uh-huh.
But you try not to think about those type of things.
So maybe you
Like
can just
when
we can hang out here for a day, and you just keep your hands on the statue,
Oh,
or the dais,
oh,
because you're into that stuff. You're
putting
into
my
elf-
hands on a dais for 24 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
Man, that's my
just like
fetish.
you, man. Gross.
Well, I don't know. Is the door open?
Oh, I checked the door.
It's sealed and with no obvious handle.
I don't even know if this is a door.
Yeah, I mean, it resembles a door.
Okay,
Could be a closet.
could be. Can you push your drift globe there and can you give me a boost? I can just look in it at least.
Yeah.
I drift globe up to the shelf.
Nice. That's not even a spell slot.
I put him on my shoulders.
Okay, you drift the drift globe up to the shelf, and it shines some light, and you just see a natural rocky outcropping. But you can't see very far in because of the angle.
I'm on his shoulder.
You get on,
Yes.
you climb on Kabar.
Yeah, Kabar cast pick up elf.
He's got 3 a day.
Let me see. Hold on.
No, don't actually roll.
Yeah, 18.
Okay. It's like you're gonna roll a 1 and he's gonna die.
14 to stay on his shoulders.
It's amazing.
Alright. It's a relatively small outcropping.
It's relatively
But-
small.
Back there, you also see huddled in the corner, two wooden like humanoid creatures, and they look like they're kind of dormant and not really moving around. They just kind of look like they're hunched over in the small outcropping, and it goes a little taller when you actually look in. It starts at about 3 feet, but then it goes a little taller, maybe about 5 feet or so in the back. But sorry, I almost tried to break things again. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything in this shelf. It's just rocks and earth, and it seems to have been hollowed out by magic because the walls are way too straight and too flat. It's almost like it was just gutted.
And they look more or less just like that, but dormant.
Yep.
How big are they?
They're about 4.5 feet.
So they could squeeze out of that.
Yeah, they could squeeze out.
Yeah.
Anything else in there?
Nope.
Alright, you can lower me down.
Okay.
I let him know what was up there.
Sounds like more guardians to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should.
Well, what are they guarding this time?
Imagine that door. Something about this place. Doors are even worse here.
Yeah, we get through them pretty well, though.
You really don't.
Sometimes.
Struggle with them.
Sometimes. Yeah, we did struggle with a couple of doors in this place.
So my thought, based on what's available in this room, is that dais is the key to opening that door.
Mm-hmm.
So
What's her name opens it to those deep in faith?
right,
Kayla.
Kayla.
Alright, so I'm the one deep in faith.
Right. Something like that. I
And
mean,
wisdom.
relatively speaking, you are a devout follower of Kayla.
I think they know when you're lying. They're greater gods.
Don't say it out loud.
I think they can read minds.
Oh.
I don't know how this stuff works. Yeah, no, I don't know how religion works.
Maybe that's the key.
Oh, I forgot I was going to use your fancy little things for that.
Oh. I gave him some cave decor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Also like 1,000 tables.
I would say, I guess we have a couple of options. One, we can try, more than likely activating the Guardians and having to try and destroy them before they destroy us.
Mm-hmm.
Or option two, backtrack.
Earth rotates, seasons change.
So,
That could be important.
Earth rotate?
Earth rotates, seasons change?
The Earth turns and seasons change. So, literally meaning turn the Earth.
Possibly. Or something.
Is there any Earth?
Just a dais with some writing, right?
There's the dais, and then there's the grass around. Because again, this is a grassy room. For the 4 trees that are dropping petals that don't seem to hit the ground, and the pews that are sitting up normally, some of them knocked over. The shelf. So the inscription is written around in a circle on the basically the bottom, or the basically the second layer, and then there's the dais at the bottom that kind of props it up or elevates it.
What is a dais exactly?
It's basically just an elevation. It's kind of like just a.
Like to stand on, or is it like a?
No, it's kind of like just anything that would. Basically, the word itself is basically just pedestal. That's basically what it means. So in this case, what it is it's just it's very similar to what you see there. It looks like it's 3 circular pieces stacked on top of each other. Each of them being progressively thinner.
Can I inspect it? Or like...
Sure. Investigate.
Yeah, investigate.
Joe, if you want my assessment.
Wait, are you looking with your hands, or are you looking with your eyes, or both?
Yeah.
Both?
Because I'm
Yes.
about to say, So this is the perfect time to do something while I'm staying.
18.
Okay. So you start basically kind of touching and pressing and poking and just messing around. And
Hey, speak for yourself. 18.
all right. While you do that and look around, you don't see any extra inscriptions or anything. The only thing you do notice is two things. So first off, you notice that the second inscription about place your hands upon the altar for but a day and the earth's mother, so the
Oh,
earth
right,
mother's
that part.
blessing will rain upon you for a week. That's kind of more faded, and it looks like there's some scratch marks around it, almost like scratch marks, like someone dug into the stone, and just faintly, ever so faintly, you see what looks to be two letters next to it. H-A.
Assholes.
And,
They got me.
and beyond that,
LOL.
while you're pressing and prodding, you realize that the bottom layer turns ever so slightly with heavy pressure.
Yeah, so
So it kind
I
of
see
spins.
that, and I make a noise of like self-confirmation and say, Joe, I think we're onto something with the somewhat literal interpretation of this, in that someone of faith, which you are the closest, should literally turn these. If it rotates, I believe we should start with that. And if there's some sort of code that we have to break, or riddle that we have to solve, or line the letters up, or any of those funny games that gods play with mortals, I think that's what we need to try and sort out. But I think Kabar and I should probably abstain from future touching.
Oh.
I wouldn't think that would be a faith-based thing, but I'll do it.
Okay.
And perhaps doing a complete rotation is enough of that for a day thing.
I think that might be a ticket.
So however it turns, I'm going to place my hand on it and awkwardly sidestep for 360 degrees.
Okay. It turns clockwise, and you turn it one complete rotation, moving with it. It sounds like, so you know how much you've moved it. You've rotated one full rotation, and you hear a very loud, audible click.
Stupendous. Well done, Joe.
I don't know, man. It's a team effort. Kabar, you should see if the door opens. I'll keep my hands on it. Don't want to waste these 10 minutes. It's literally 24 hours.
Attempt to open the door.
Give me a perception check. Anybody, everybody.
Everybody, somebody don't fuck it up.
18.
Oh, really? You think that's high?
Yeah.
18.
Show off.
You
Yeah,
notice,
we're good.
Plus
that
one?
the
Yeah.
leaves,
It's friendly.
the trees are no longer dropping leaves.
Oh man. Not again.
All four of them suddenly just stopped.
Did I change the season?
I did.
I'll do it again.
Wait, no. Why?
Do they look different, the leaves, the colors, or?
The leaves themselves look the same.
Oh.
Joe,
They're still pink.
wait, Kabar, did you notice this, or are you still just going to the door? I think just Joe and I noticed it, right?
I didn't notice it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The door's still sealed.
Dang it.
So there was a click. Any other change? That for some reason you didn't tell us?
Not that you notice.
Okay.
So maybe each rotation is a season. We have to do 4 rotations,
Like we're in summer now?
I guess.
Fall.
Did the temperature change?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm assuming we were in fall, but the trees don't look like they're winterized.
Maybe it goes in. I don't know.
I'll try again.
Okay.
I'll go another 24. 360 degrees.
All right, you turn another 360 degrees, and it does another audible click. and then you stare at the trees, I'm assuming, waiting for some sort of response.
Nope, just
And-
staring at Renlith.
The trees look like they're just staring at them. The leaves look like they're just ever so slightly more like a palish pink, but they're not dropping leaves or anything like that. And the bark on the trees just looks a little bit parched, almost dry.
Don't do it again.
Okay.
Do it again, dude.
You twist it again, a third time, and you hear
Spring-loaded.
an audible click, and then
I'm just
the
resetting it.
It's a roulette table.
the trees are now looking fairly lush. The bark looks healthier. The leaves look healthier. They're not dropping, and the door pops open.
Yay!
We've reached spring. Spring has sprung. The door open.
The trap is
And-
sprung.
God damn it.
Both guardians
good, guys.
appear at the edge, leaning over, and you hear just basically a groaning and creaking of their wooden bodies, and they lean out like they're about to jump down, and then they peer at you, and they stop, and then they just sit there.
It's an elf dude.
Yeah. A wood elf, no less.
Yeah, so...
Can we just run through the door and slam it shut?
Yeah, go, let's get out.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, let's go.
On the count
I'll go
of 3.
No.
And I run.
Flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop.
They're not flip-flops. Give me a break.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
You can't even hear them. They're soft-souled.
All right, you bust open.
What am I... What?
Can we slam the door
You shouted 3 and started running.
So, that's true.
There is a corridor and then a set of stairs leading down.
There's another golem.
Beyond the door is a wide hallway leading to another set of stairs, which descend to what appears to be another level of the guildhall. No torches line the wall, and the stairs are steeped in deep shadows. Scratches are dug into the tiles here, as if from some large, savage beast.
Great.
Well, we have already found
The way down.
the next down, and we don't have the weird
What we were looking for.
thing.
Well, back into the room with the little guy.
We need to go back and figure out. I mean, we need to figure out how we get in that other room. So, I mean, whoever said it, Kabar or Joe, you were right. We're gonna have to go through this place and find out how to get in there.
I guess we couldn't expect all the answers to be in winter.
No, well, so shall we go to spring next?
Yes.
Yeah, I like spring better than fall.
Okay.
Let's watch out for those tree people, though.
The ones you just hacked the shit.
No, the ones in the
Oh, the ones staring
The
at us.
shelf.
through a-
the creepy ones.
They move back, by the way.
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're,
All right, if you say so.
And I go way back.
okay. So, back to the beginning.
Room of the Four
Yeah.
Seasons. Can we get to the room of Four Seasons?
Find the saves.
Like going
Spot.
through everyone in the room, closing the door, opening the door.
Yeah, you can get back.
Okay.
Alright. Heading into spring.
Spring.
Do it this way. Try to open the door.
This is a pretty lengthy combat you managed to avoid.
Thankful for that.
What, the tree people? Or the shelf people?
The Guardians. Huzzah!
Good, I have 21 HP.
I'm at max HP. I think. I don't remember what my max HP is, but. I'm at almost max HP. After rolling 2 hit dice.
Alright, so you bust open spring
Yeah, what Joe does.
With our feet.
with your feet. This area
Okay.
is bright and cheerful. Lush grass grows on the ground, and small flowers are spread in patches through the room. A few small, bright trees complete the verdant decorations of the room. There's a door to the north, but the south exit is open, revealing a rocky, humid chamber with the sound of trickling water.
Huh.
How many trees are there?
Just a few.
4?
11 and a half.
All right. I guess we'll experiment. We'll investigate the part that doesn't require opening a door first.
Okay.
Oh, I will. You guys do whatever you want.
It's moist in here. Moisture's not good for my leather goods.
It's not good for my skin.
It's great for my skin. It's just bad for my velvet slippers.
They're all soggy.
Oh. No. Soggy slippers are horrible.
Yeah, it's not the best.
So there's just a lot of moss growing around this room.
I say that as a kid who used to wear moccasins at night.
Oh, really?
I was so cool.
I bet.
Water?
Yep.
Is that a bridge? Are you about to describe stuff to
So
us?
this is yeah, I'm about to describe.
Okay.
But this
No, let
is that's basically just the end. Essentially, it's a rock wall.
Okay.
The room opens to a natural cavern with a strong breeze and heavy humidity. Moss grows along the floor and walls in small patches, and there are broken stones on the floor from the left wall where it has apparently collapsed. This reveals the small natural cavern beyond. Most of that cave is filled with water, as a small underground stream ends here. The water extends back a dozen feet before the cavern closes off.
Where are we? Spring?
Yeah.
And then, assuming this is 2 different clues. Defy nature, open door, heed warning, live life. No, that's probably opening that door. No, that doesn't make sense. It would be for this door. Then...
I'm walking in to investigate the area, not believing that a room is ever just a room in this household.
Could just be that.
Good job, Remuth. 11. Find a puddle.
Good job, Redland. You discovered more moss.
You walk around and start checking out the walls and the ground and everything, trying to see if there's anything of interest.
I do.
All right. So, looking around, poking around, you just see a lot of moss, and just the humidity of the whole room starts to get to you. But other than that, you don't see anything really of interest other than what looks to be some bones in the far corner on the edge of the pond.
Bones.
Like here?
Yeah, sorry.
Is there
I
any
got like 2 more.
pebbles on the ground and stuff?
Yeah, there's rocks.
You guys, should I throw one of these in the water?
I don't currently have a plan.
I can think of reasons why not to, and I can't think of any reasons to.
It would be fun.
So, water and water?
No, that's end.
It's for
There's
now.
nothing.
Okay.
It's the end of the map.
There's just a small one. Thank you.
So much fun. Oh god.
I understand everything now. Alright, I'll walk over to the bones.
Okay.
Take them. I'll check out the bones delicately.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Ooh. 18 plus I think
Nice.
0. Yeah, 18.
Alright, also give me a dex check.
Uh-oh.
The area over here is quite slippery, you realize as you're walking around.
Oh, that's a 5 plus.
Uh-oh.
It's not real life. 12
12?
total.
Oh, that's a whole lot better than I thought. You, for a moment,
Yeah, I have a plus 7.
you slip slightly, and you see some rocks fall off into the water, and you realize that could have been you. And then you're like, okay. And you start examining the bones. And you realize they look like they're 2 different humanoids. They look like they've been bashed against the wall. Their skulls are broken, and the bones as well look like they've been snapped. They also look like they've been gnawed clean.
Any claw marks?
There are some claw marks.
Is it
And-
3?
No.
Oh.
Uh,
Because that's what we got over here, right?
There's actually, I think it's 4 claw marks, and that's about all you have time for, because then the water starts bubbling.
Oh,
What?
that's a
Oh,
big
shit.
thing.
And a large amphibious monster erupts from the water.
It's a black lagoon.
Should have thrown a pebble in there. From a distance.
We can ask him where these bones. What happened to the bones? Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a monster around?
Greetings.
You never entered the room.
I guess not. No, I'm sure I'm like in the entrance.
I mean, you were contemplating throwing rocks in.
Does the creature look humanoid?
No, it's not really humanoid as much as that picture or that miniature suggests. It's more tentacly.
No.
Just wants to shake your hand.
It does have 2 feet, but it's got 4 tentacles coming from it and a mouth. And you realize, looking at the creature and then looking at the bones, that it may not have been claw marks at all, but more teeth marks.
Oh, my initiative is 22.
A lot of assumptions going on over there. Like that we're going to survive to initiative.
Diplomacy.
Oh, that's fun looking. It's really big.
Yeah.
Or is that like a doll? It's a doll.
More tentacles,
yeah,
huh?
Probably its doll. What's wrong? Why do they have to do stuff like make a tongue look like that? That's
I
really,
know, right? Have some decency.
tongue does not need spines, for goodness sake.
Roll for initiative.
I think so. 22.
10.
13.
Right, Brendan,
Not
you go
ashamed.
first.
Never reached.
I cast polymorph on it.
Ooh.
I'm turning it into an actual frog.
Is there a size requirement on polymorph?
Eat it. I dare you to eat it. Eat it whole.
Oh my god, that would be so bad.
What? I guess if you want me to.
Creature you can see within
Give me
range
$1.
of form.
Oh, what?
Wisdom saving
Silver
throws
coin.
to avoid.
Oh. That's like $10.
For polymorph? So you can change a dragon?
It's a wisdom saving throw, so
So
almost
nope.
never.
Right.
But
Okay.
yes.
But you could attempt to.
Hypothetically, if it like rolled a 1, yeah.
They're very smart.
Okay. So I gotta do a
See.
wisdom save.
Wisdom saving
Which isn't
throw.
very good. This is gonna be
That's what I
all.
was counting on.
This is gonna be all up to the die. Unless I
Please work, please work, please work.
17.
Magic resistance, which I don't see.
Yeah,
magic
spell
resistance.
DC is 17.
Let's see if I roll really well. I'm so close. That's so wrong. I rolled a 16.
So
Ribbit.
turns into a frog and splashes back down into the water. Like, okay, let's go.
What just happened?
I don't feel like fighting that.
So it turns into a frog and basically starts flipping out.
Sure.
What the heck is going on with me?
Are we still in initiative?
I'm trying
Yeah.
to decide what.
So
it's-
basically, he has like 10 hit points, and when those go down, he comes back to the shape.
Oh.
But he doesn't know that. He just
Yeah,
knows that he's
right.
suddenly teeny tiny and not as intimidating as he was towering over the water, and now he's basically falling into the water.
What? How long does he stay in that?
An hour.
If he doesn't lose his temp HP.
1 hour.
Okay.
He doesn't get any saves. He just gets that one.
Let's see what he does. Nope, he's out of there.
Read it.
He says, "Screw this. Something's not right. I've been turned into a frog," and it submerges into the water.
He finds a tiny hole. Alright, I'm gonna go back
Anyways, before we were interrupted.
I turned him into a little frog, as you saw. He'll stay a frog for about an hour.
Okay.
And then he'll revert.
Oh, so that's why I shouldn't have eaten him. Mm.
I'm kidding. So,
Basics.
the water stops bubbling as you realize it's gone deep into the water.
Do I feel like I investigate everything out of that skeletons?
I mean, I don't know if this creature knows that, but, I mean, frogs can't actually breathe water. And we'll see what happens to him. He might pop up sooner if he dies as a frog.
Throw him in the bag and hold him.
They can hold their breath for a decent amount of time, though.
That's true. But anyway, we should get accomplished whatever it is that we want to get accomplished in this room, and then not fight that thing.
So you continue looking at the bones, and other than confirming that they were smashed and quite likely smashed by whatever that creature was, and bitten and scraped and killed, there's old, decayed like
Let your
robes
stomach
on
run?
them. They look like they might have been wizards or something, based on the fragmented clothes that are still on them, or basically tattered clothes that are on them. But there doesn't seem to be anything of value or metal or anything like that left on them.
Great. He's polymorphed a bunch of spell books that are inside his stomach to a frog. Well, I don't see anything else of importance in this room,
Good riddance.
and I think it's just like a really nice terrarium.
I'll tell you another thing I don't need is a third spellbook.
I wouldn't know.
Is this just a natural feature thing here?
I think that's just rocks, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing special.
It's a terrarium. All this stuff is just
They're
decorative.
just piled rocks
There's a-
that just happen to be
there's a
piled in
heat
a
lamp.
fancy format.
Is there a heat lamp?
A heat lamp? No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
We're just on the big cage.
Well, let's go into the next room across the hall from how we came into this one.
Alright. Someone let me know if the door's locked. I can't really be up front.
I got it.
Thank you.
And I kick it in.
That's how you check if the door's locked.
Alright, the door is not locked.
Kaboosh.
I guess it
See,
is
not
check.
locked.
The door reveals a large room
What do I know?
designed to look like an outdoor battlefield. There are huge boulders that dot the landscape with moss and plants growing in patches. Dried blood and scorch marks mar the surfaces of everything in the room. At the very back of the room, though, there's a skeletal corpse draped against a rock. The skeleton still holds a small copper key clenched in its fist. Behind the rock is a small secret compartment in the wall, still open and empty.
Oh.
Looks like this bonehead set up the trap for us.
Bonehead.
Or he helped someone else open it and then they killed him.
And didn't take the key.
It was already open. Like if this key was for the
Wouldn't
like a safe or whatever.
I thought it was a hidden
The secret compartment is empty,
Key
you
would-
said?
Yes.
The key would be in the secret compartment, right? Don't you think? Anyway, I think. Just wait here for 10 minutes. Actually, no. I don't feel like dropping concentration yet.
Oh, right.
Uh-huh.
So that's the safe. Man, look at those amazing stalagmites.
I know, right?
I was gonna make more, but those are really annoying.
Little tiny little
Actually,
crystals that would look
you
cool
know
for
what?
this.
I was gonna. I was going to create my unseen servant. It would take me 10 minutes to bring him, but I wouldn't have to concentrate on him. It'd just be difficult for me to perform the ritual and concentrate. I can do it probably.
Do you need it for something?
I was gonna go have him get the key.
I have a mage hand.
Yeah, but that's 30 feet. So you still have to be in there.
Oh, the other side of the river. So Use your mage hand to cast mage hand.
That's not how magic works.
Chain hand.
Why don't you have your mage hand cast the mage hand?
You see my casting ability.
What is it? What is that spell you have that makes 4 of you?
Yeah, but those don't actually do anything except for exactly what I do.
Yeah. Cast 4 of you, then cast mage hand. 4 mage hands.
Listen, Kabar, I don't tell you how to swing.
Then have each mage hand cast reflection, or what is it called?
It doesn't matter.
4
Mirror image.
mirror image. Yes. 4 into 8.
Man,
8 into
we could be
16.
wizards.
32, 64, 128, 256, 512.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's confusing.
I broke D&D. You're welcome. Wizarding isn't that hard.
Honestly, though, 5e is really hard to break.
That's because there aren't enough rules.
Simple.
Yeah. Like, the worst thing in it is fireball. And
There's also a selection of plant life scattered throughout this area.
Uh-huh.
oh, I thought you were talking about game
That
breaking.
breaks the game.
Like, man, really?
Plant
I
life?
hope we don't ever run across that.
We already did.
Twice for me in 1 week. Should we just go to fall?
Well, no, we want the key. That probably opens something.
It's empty.
Oh my gosh. The guy who's dead there? Think about it. He's by the empty secret compartment, which, don't you think that that's where the key was hidden?
You're thinking he opened it, took the key, and then the trap was set.
That's correct.
After he got the key.
Correct.
Not that he used the key to open something.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I think.
Okay.
We can look at the secret compartment and confirm it very quickly. If there's a keyhole in the secret compartment, then
I'll
we-
look.
It's the secret compartment's open. So from this distance, you just see a basically an open spot on the wall.
Whoops.
Basically like an open panel.
I'll walk up 30 feet away from the corpse.
Okay.
And cast Mage Hand. If I make it that far. I'm faster than you guys, so I'll go first.
Okay.
So you walk into the room, stopping
Your
and
hand?
hoping to get your mage hand to do some stuff.
Just in general.
When you do that, the vegetation in the room comes alive.
I run away.
Can we say before you kill us that Renlith came up next to Kabar to give orders? Thank you. Oh, no, by Kabar.
Too late, you're dead.
No.
Come on.
I dragged him with me as a Mage Hand.
This is your idea, stupid. Big dumb idiot.
So mean.
Anyway, so here's the game-breaking plans.
Yep. We found it.
Oh boy, what
How
a...
did you not see that?
See what?
Well, they were basically looked like they were
What in
dormant.
the hell is that thing?
They look like they were dormant plants.
What is this?
More. More.
That is creepy looking.
Oh, man.
I cast Fireball.
Living butts.
We all cast fireball.
Get out of there. I'm going to cast Fireball.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, you have Swamp Thing?
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Dude, it's like literally Swamp Thing.
It is. Nice.
Oh,
OG Swamp Thing.
Nice.
that's just a slad.
Slab the
step out of
Impaler.
there.
I run 105 feet in 6 seconds. I have good reflexes. I can dodge a fireball.
As he's running back, I cast Fireball.
All right, roll for initiative.
Oh, man.
But we were talking. God damn it!
Polymorph.
I rolled a 1.
Yikes.
That really ruins my 18.
Whoa.
You now have a round of
Good
yellow.
luck.
See you later, Kabar, or Joe.
All right, Joe, what's your initiative?
1.
4.
4. Kabar?
9.
Wait, this is an ability check, right?
It's an initiative check. It's different from an ability check.
Or a skill check?
It's different from a skill check.
Okay.
It's just an initiative check. Rinlith was an 18, correct? All right.
Oh, the thorny red testicles go first.
Got to make it awkward. Gotta make it awkward.
I'll take anal bum cover.
The rapist.
Oh man.
What was it? Your mother? I was like,
What's the difference between a mallet and a sick duck? I can't remember the rest, but your mother was a whore.
yeah. Oh
So
god.
the sneaky movement is, so it's pretty good.
Better hurry up. We're getting really far into Saturday Night Live right now.
All right.
The plants though, the plants don't move much.
Yeah.
Walks forward.
I tell the DM. Plants don't move fast.
And then Swamp Thing will come up as well.
I've been outside before.
On occasion.
Alright.
Oh,
So
what
what
is
they
it
do
about
is they
rangers?
attack you now that their plant camouflage is gone. And
Where they get their sunlight from, huh? If it's a cave.
they're not living by sunlight.
They don't photosynthesize.
Not anymore.
It's one of those thermo vent type of things.
Does a 17 hit?
I'm pretty sure yes.
Alright, it slashes
Out of
at
water?
you with a
16.
tentacle for
Tentacles all up in this.
8 points of damage
Oh good. It's not half of my health.
as it bludgeons you.
Oh, bludgeons.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm weak to
The next one does the same thing. Wow. And rolls a 22.
Yep.
Bludgeoning you for 11 points of damage with the tentacle.
Oh boy.
I'm still standing.
Rinlith, you're up.
If you cast a fireball, it might kill me.
No, it will.
Like instant death.
It's got to be your total HP, not what you have left.
No, that's what I'm saying.
If I come up here, am I able to notice any more than the two on?
So there are vines moving all around. There's a total of 5 creatures that you can notice. So the 2 things on the left and right wall, the thing in the back wall, and then the 2
It's a
they're
thing.
different. So the 2 that are attacking Joe right now have they're like bipedal plant monsters. They're made of thorns and plants and tentacles, basically vines.
All right.
It's my favorite enemy.
Whereas the other ones
Tentacles?
look like the 2 smaller ones look like they're basically just plants that look angry with vines. They don't have the mobility of the other 2. And then the one in the back just looks big and angry.
I'm angry at vines.
Okay. 30-foot cube.
If you don't do more than 55 damage, go ahead and just put me in it.
Just nuke 'em.
Okay. So with a 30-foot cube,
Mhm.
I could get all of this crap, including Joe. But yeah, all of this crap right here.
Okay.
So everything except for this Mondo beastie.
Okay.
So I rub my fancy gloves together,
Uh-huh.
and I go, "Ka-cha," and that's hypnotic pattern.
Ooh.
Right.
That's
I'm
just-
the only
that's
one
just
going to be
against
affected.
creatures.
And he forces you to escape.
So that's wisdom saving throw.
Did that hit me? Does that hit me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay, because your wisdom, we just tested that. I mean, DC's not too bad.
20.
DC 17.
20?
Yeah.
Alright, you are spared.
I rolled a 19 on that one.
Great job.
Both thornies fail.
I got an advantage on a save per day, so just in case.
And the vines fail as well. So everything fails.
Alright,
Except for-
incapacitated with the speed of 0. And,
For my turn, I'm just going to poke everything so that they come to.
You okay?
So they just kind of.
and with a bonus action, can I yell at Joe?
Yeah, you can yell out. It doesn't need a bonus action.
Alright, I'd say after I do that little bit of awesomeness, I say, they're charmed, get out!
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
I don't say okay until it's my turn.
Do we get a save on each of my turns, or how does it work?
Does the assassin find 1 kill me?
No, when they fail it, they are charmed for the duration,
That's right. I remember that.
Hmm.
Very good spell.
for a minute.
All right. So
They're to sleep.
Joe, you're up.
I can't sleep. I run away.
Okay. Nothing attacks you because they're
Thank
all incapacitated.
105 feet.
you dive into the water. Because
Throw the frog in the room.
I'm
Close the door.
I'm going to.
Oh, I got it. Okay, not my turn.
because this is concentration.
I'm going to take my shield out.
You know what that means.
It means you take damage and you have to make a save and you have to maintain it and you lose your.
Nope.
That's what I was
Polymorph.
talking about. Yeah, that one.
Okay, good.
So don't dive in the water. It's probably going to be confused.
All right. So you run out
For a while.
and that's it.
I'm going to take an action to take my shield out.
Okay.
So I have AC of 18 now.
Oh my god.
I was just thinking you'd do something else if you were thinking a little bit more.
No. What, like heal?
No.
Oh,
I'm not going
okay.
to say what I thought you were going to do. I'm just going to say I thought you were going to do something.
No, I'm going to
else.
keep guessing. Antidote?
Yes, the antidote.
I take the antidote.
Here, drink this oil.
All right, Kabar, you're up.
I have antidote.
Can I see that frog?
It's not crawling up your back.
Like, yeah.
The frog fell into the water, confused
Yeah,
as shit.
maybe he's still swimming around in there.
Well, yeah, but
I want to catch the frog and throw it in the room.
It's not the frog.
Wait
anymore.
an hour.
It's already reverted because he just cast a spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, his
this is a concentration.
Okay, never
the
mind.
polymorph is over. He's not a frog anymore.
Nix that. Huh.
So you're not gonna pick him up.
No, Kabar's got like a 20 strength.
Thing's huge.
Yeah.
20
You saw that
strength.
doll, right?
Does he have more strength than Kabar?
It's probably comparable.
It could be.
Oh, Kabar.
Oh, what do you? What?
Yes, he is. He's stronger than Kabar.
Huh.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
All 4 of those creatures in the middle are charmed. You saw me charm them, and they are incapacitated.
I saw nothing.
They're just kind of wobbling around. They're not even really doing anything.
I saw
They've
nothing.
they've got Z's above their head right now.
Oh, I can't read.
You
Sorry.
can see their status.
He shouted at me. He shouted at me. He said, "Hey, they're all charmed. Get out of there!" And I ran away.
I said
I
that
thought you meant
when I was standing 5 feet from you.
I thought you meant charmed by our
Yes, by my
hospitality.
dashing good looks.
They like
Yes.
us now. They're on our team.
Well, I don't know what to do. It's the only thing I know.
I mean,
So what do you do?
I don't know.
Okay, you stand there confused.
I don't know what to do.
rage.
Muscles all pumped.
Renlith, you're up.
Okay, that was amazing. What a great 3 turns.
Fireball.
Good call. Not going in there.
I'm
He doesn't care about
pretty
you
sure
as
I
much
can
as he cares
aim
about
that
me.
fireball to hit everything that I suspect is living.
That's a lot.
Pretty sure. My fireball crown. So I'll probably just like center it on something in the middle.
Okay.
I suspect that
Where are you?
they'll
Oh,
hit
okay.
most everything. 2, 4,
You whack
6,
the
8.
stalactite in the middle. It's a very easy target to hit, which will hit him. Ooh. 15-foot radius? 20-foot radius?
Oh, dude, it's huge.
Is it 20-foot radius?
No, it's bigger than that. It's humongous.
I think it's a 20-foot radius.
You're right. It's 20-foot radius.
Still pretty huge. That's like a 40-foot diameter, roughly.
Yeah, everything gets hit.
Even you.
I was just checking to see if there's like an easy target to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, I was going to make you like make an intelligence check to try to gauge the distance.
Okay. Those aren't great rolls, but 10.
I have to make a crap ton of dex saves.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't have any penalty.
Sorry.
So
Did this to himself.
fail, succeed.
He let us play a magic user, and he gave us a plant. Fireball. That's what happens in that scenario.
Fail. So only one of them succeeds.
Okay, so it's 28 damage.
Woo!
28 damage.
Yeah, I actually rolled a little bit better than I thought.
Swamp Thing and Red Tentacles goes up in flames.
Red tentacles. This guy?
Having fun with that noise. I'm gonna die.
It's called immersion.
No, it's great.
We love it.
What sound would
The other ones, you're surprised how little they
Like
seem affected
Popping, screaming sounds?
by the fire.
Okay.
Like a chestnut being thrown into a fire.
It's almost like the
It's a pop.
the fire doesn't actually do much at all to them.
Okay.
Surprisingly, it's like their whatever their vines are resists the fire.
Okie dokie then.
Oh, you should have known that. You're a storm wizard.
Anything else?
I'm going to move for sure, but I need to make sure that I've got everything done. No, I'm gonna move behind Kabar and tell him quickly.
Backflip.
I'll as I'm passing Kabar, I'll
Looks
just
like
say
you're about to
2
kill
down, 3 incoming.
3 incoming. 10
Hopefully, yeah, I'm hoping that he understands what I mean by that.
Come again.
I haven't come once.
Oh no.
All right. So this thing crawls its way forward.
That thing
Yeah,
looks
Joe.
interesting.
You're up.
Joe!
And nope, the wizard moved.
It's like the eggs from Alien.
Okay. I didn't realize how much reach I had.
Also in my Monday group, we fought another roper. And a hag.
Roper is like one of those creatures I would only do like once ever.
This one wasn't a roper, but it had
If you don't
it was a
mind.
roper.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on that thing.
My gnome, being a deep gnome, a hag made a stew out of the foot of like a swamp creature.
It's a
But it was
gift.
enchanted, so it looked like good. So
That thing.
my deep gnome
The one right
eating
next to the door. Yeah.
it. And even after the
Gotcha.
enchantment, my gnome kept eating it because it was just like the fetid swamp garbage that he ate growing up.
Didn't you cast Hunter's Mark on?
Never.
No, you didn't actually.
Jokingly,
You
cast
just
it on
openly
me.
did
Oh, I'm sorry.
it. All right.
Fine,
Fine, I'll kill Renlith so that I can move
That's
the Hunter's
more
Mark.
like it.
There we
That's what I
go.
was waiting for.
It's a 13 and a 21 to hit the thing by the door.
Both of those hit.
Bitch, yeah.
Radical. Mathematical.
Oh, they both get Hunter's Mark damage, right?
Yeah. It's every attack.
Oh my god. That's 3 6s and an 8.
Dude, nice job.
So 6 times 5 is 30. 38 points of damage.
Damn.
Dang.
And I have 3 arrows left, so yeah, don't get too excited, guys.
That thing gets riddled with arrows, and it's heavily wounded now.
That's my turn. Because apparently I just dropped my shield that I pulled out earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This vine
Tink, 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 tink.
reaches out tentacles and pulls itself forward.
Yo, Spider-Man. Venom? I don't know anything about Venom. Spider-Man.
And Kabar, you're up.
They're all weak now.
I'm up. I guess I could finish this guy off. $21 and 20.
Those are both hits.
Uh, 18 plus 14. No, wait. No. Yeah. 18 plus 14.
Okay.
32.
First hit slices that thing really well, and the second hit just cuts into it and leaves it just hanging by a thread. There's like plant goo and matter just spilling out of it and continuously.
It's not dead?
It's not dead.
Try harder, Kabar. I did 35 damage or something, I think.
Looks like it's barely hanging on.
Dang.
We weren't given a time limit in this dungeon, were we?
Well, we were told that time is of the essence, but I mean, we don't even know how time operates. Last time we went to a shithole like this, we were in there for like a shorter period of time. We came out and it was a bunch of time later.
Gwenleth, you're up.
Okay. I pull out my Rod of Life Transfer and I target the vine number 1 near door.
Okay.
Pew! Ooh, no. That's an 11 hit.
That's a miss.
Lilith ends his turn.
Alright. The last ditch effort, the vine attacks Kabar, hoping that it doesn't die.
Just by attacking.
Oh my god. Hoping not to die is the first sign of having a
I've
soul.
rolled so
Are we
many
murderers?
19s tonight, it's ridiculous.
Are we the bad guys?
Yeah, we baddies.
That is a hit, and it bludgeons you with its vine and grapples you.
There should be a whip damage.
1d4?
Slap damage.
Ow!
You take 12 points of damage, so 9.
9.
And you can feel poison start
Oh, come on.
coursing through your veins from the grapple. It doesn't do anything yet, but it's starting to basically seep into your skin.
That's annoying.
Joe.
I recommend you kill that thing.
Oh, yeah. I'll shoot it. Once. 23 to hit.
That's a hit. It dies.
Well, once.
Yay!
Had 1 hit point.
3, 6.
Had 1
2,
hit
1.
point?
Had 1 hit point.
Hunter's mark.
Thanks. I move Hunter's Mark.
The vine lets loose and you feel like the poison is receding out of you.
Phew.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
You just avoided taking like 46 damage.
4d6.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one on its way over.
There's 2 on their way over.
Ah!
One's big.
Ah!
So I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark to the big.
Okay.
Well, how close is the other one?
Pretty close.
Pretty close. It's moving slower than the other one though.
Yeah, I'll put it on big. I can't see that one anyway.
Shit.
And then I'm going to shoot again. So that 20.
That's a critical hit. From what I hear.
Yeah. Better sneak attack on this one.
Yeah, that's a bummer. But crit's a crit.
I mean, I'm still.
Sneak attack the one with 1 HP.
I wouldn't be able to.
Oh, that's true.
Sneak
You could
attack.
sneak
Yeah.
attack this guy anyway.
Yay.
Hey, those aren't the worst. They're like average. It's an average roll.
20.
20. Pretty impressive.
Alright, yeah.
Arrow hits cleanly into the creature, embedding about halfway into it. The arrow also snaps.
Oh.
It's unrecoverable. How forceful that impact was.
Oh, I got 1 arrow left in my quiver.
Is that it? You good?
Isn't that enough?
It's enough.
Haven't you done enough?
Oh, yeah, I turned something here. Get over there. D12, no one cares about you.
Oh, I use 2 D12s.
But you don't like it.
It's
You'd rather be using 4
I
D6s.
can still attack.
true.
Wow. 17. I hit you.
Who? Who?
Kavar.
Ooh.
Oh,
I rolled a 17, so with my bonus, it's over your AC.
Oh, I'm dead.
I don't think you're dead.
You're gonna be okay.
Give
Dead
up.
might be a little,
I'm going to toss you a bag of berries.
These goddamn plants. Sick of these goddamn plants.
Does she have a fire sword?
12 points of damage, so
No.
you take
Oh.
9 bludgeoning.
And then
And it grapples you.
1200 D6.
And you are restrained.
You're gonna
You
be
try to
fine,
break it
Kabar.
during your turn.
Restrained or grappled?
Restrained.
Oh.
You're grappled and restrained.
Oh, both.
That's annoying.
Okay, so at the beginning of your turn, you take the poison damage that's coursing through your veins. Not cool
Okay.
that your turn is right after it.
It's okay.
That's just bad luck.
It's okay.
I don't. There's no save.
There's no save.
It just does
It
that.
just does it. As long as it can connect in at the beginning of your turn and still got the grapple.
Yeah, that's what the tree blight did too.
Oh, that's
always
bullshit.
happening. It's acacia.
6,
No one
10,
cares about Cassius. He's a warlock. Like, these guys are
16, 18 points of poison damage.
Ew.
And that's not reduced.
Yeah.
what's the Ala?
So now you
What do you
can,
Like race?
you're
Or
restrained.
class?
So,
Structure.
Okay, I have a wizard
with
question mark
restrained,
in
you
one of my
cannot
notes.
move, and your speed is 0. You can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on dex saves. You can try to break free from the grapple if you so choose, though.
That would be my action.
Or you can attack with disadvantage. You continue to eat poison damage.
Bullshit. Okay. So I'm gonna do my second wind.
Okay. Bonus action to heal.
Yeah.
1d10 plus spider level.
Right. 14.
Wow, you rolled terribly.
Yes.
He rolled a 5 out of 10.
I guess it's not too terrible.
And
That's a
then
bad check.
I'm going to try to escape, I guess.
Okay.
Good plan.
It's a DC 14 strength or athletics check.
Oh,
You got this.
this will be easy
Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard.
Don't roll a 1.
as I fail.
you-
20.
Yeah,
I can't do math.
You,
4. 24.
you flex and
No,
the
23.
vines rip off you, and you are safe.
Do they explode?
No, they don't explode.
Oh.
So that's your action. You've got to move
Is
left.
that you or
but
your stomach?
It's in within range.
Okay.
You can move closer, or you can move further away and take a opportunity attack.
I'll just stand there and take it.
Okay, or you can just stand there and take it like a man.
So does that thing have reach, or is it doing something weird?
Like
It
a half
has crazy
orc.
reach.
Okay.
Crazy reach. All right, Vine 2 moves in, and it starts whipping Kabar as well.
Wait. It's too late now.
Okay,
It's too late.
it's always too late.
It's always too late.
All right, I don't think I can pull off another 19 roll, but
Just watch.
it's a 9. It's almost like a 19.
I'll
It misses.
take that. I'd rather that.
So it slashes at you, and Rinlot, your turn.
Okay. Interesting.
You guys had an awesome plan at first that collapsed entirely. I'll tell you exactly what I expected you to do at the end.
I mean, we're doing okay right now. We got Kabor in the door frame.
Yeah, that's our go-to.
In
Kind
front
of,
of the door.
That's our
Target of
go.
everything. Right, so I'm going to attempt to.
How's your health?
I mean, can I
The
tell if
worst.
that's a creature?
It's about half.
Yeah.
Less than
I'm
half.
gonna try and polymorph it into a frog.
Okay. Yeah, you broke the concentration on the other spell, so I just got a whiz save.
That's right.
Which one?
Big Daddy.
18. Got it.
Oh,
Shit.
so close.
All right. Well, you know what? You stupid freaking vine thing. A sorcery point.
Oh my god, it's lightly wounded.
Yeah, it's lightly wounded. They're both lightly wounded.
I had a critical hit on it.
And
I got some heals left.
I'm gonna.
That's good.
So yeah,
Good
I
bears.
spend a couple of
I
sorcery
still have a
points.
shitload of
Okay.
It's a bonus action, a spell,
stuff.
Okay.
Damage dealing stuff.
and
And you can
I'm
bring
going
yourself
to
back to
try
life,
and
and then I
witch
can
bolt
bring
it
you back
now.
to life.
You already did your.
But yeah, if I
So
go
you
down
can-
to
you can die twice.
So you can only cantrip.
To 0.
All right.
Basically.
Well, in that
And I got
case,
Revivify.
I'll
So if
do
you
my
literally
standard
die,
fire.
you can bring you back to life.
Actually, I'm not going to do
Literally,
my standard
like,
firebolt
me,
because
Right.
I
Die
learned
on
that
the same
fire is
right
not
here.
as effective.
Like your god
Right.
brings
So
your
I'm
soul
gonna,
up.
I'm gonna do
Oh,
less than
Oh,
standard
you?
ray of
Yes.
frost now.
no, I can't do it. Can't do it.
2d8. Not as good.
Stop that.
So find my d20.
Seeing how quiet yours is, mine's like bang, bang, bang.
I felt.
I know.
It's the felt.
18 to hit.
You're
That's a
right,
hit.
it works.
9 points of cold damage.
It's like how it sounds.
Frustratingly,
That's nice.
the cold
That's
seems to
fine.
barely affect the creature either.
Oh, come on.
Damn
Well,
that waxy
I mean-
substance.
If it makes any difference, its speed is reduced by felt. It's like 10.
It's a huge speed reduction because it's half its speed.
Unfortunately, it doesn't reduce its reach by 10.
Actually, it's like all of its speed.
You should try a different spell then.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Joe.
Joe, you're up.
Resident magic users, Joe and Kavar.
Ranger Joe and Kabar School of Magic.
If the first spell doesn't work, do something better.
No. Ranger Joe and Kabar's technical college for magic.
Alright, so I'm gonna shoot it with my my longbow.
Okay,
Once.
once.
Technical Institute
24.
of Magic.
Which one are you hitting? Big Mike?
Big guy, yeah.
24 is a hit.
It's 16 points of damage.
How did a stupid plant save a wisdom throw? Jerkwad.
He rolls really well. Alright. The arrow pierces into it, and it's now moderately wounded.
Ooh.
Means moderately wounded in fantasy grounds means Jack. It's like most everything.
Once you're about halfway through-ish, or
Moderately.
not quite halfway through-ish, it's most of its hit points is moderate.
I'm gonna draw and throw my dagger.
Okay.
Moderate is
Two
like
attacks, so
using
that
the
works.
pronoun.
You need to
Really?
replenish your arrow quiver.
Yeah, moderate
you
doesn't
think?
tell you much. Need
12.
percentages.
12 is a miss.
Damn, that's my hidden boot knife.
The arrow...
Oh, that was my best
Flies
knife.
At least maybe that infection will go down now. Stop cutting yourself every step.
Ow. Ow.
Is that it?
Well, the knife and the sheath don't fit together, so I had the sheath in the other boot.
Right.
From the bottom, you step on it.
That's my turn.
Alright, the Elder
I got
Assassin
60
Vine whips at
across the
Kabar,
rolls.
but misses with a 12.
Aha!
Kabar, you're up.
Alright, you little bastard.
You summon up it.
Going ham on this guy.
Oh, nice. But I can't do anything this turn. It's an attack.
I
Yeah.
wish I would have picked slow. My wizard has slow, and that spell rules.
I'm going to do.
So you realize that part of the reason it's not seeming to be super effective is as you're watching this plant, you realize that it's pushing out the arrow that you've already hit, and it seems to be closing up its wounds.
Oh.
Watch out, it's shooting the arrow back at you.
I'm just going to be trying
He doesn't let me have Horror.
a menacing attack
Dang.
and
You
a
killed everything that was standing next to each other.
pushing attack.
Also, I don't have arrows.
Nice. Nice.
Did you have a second quiver in your backpack?
19
I have 60
and
crossbow bolts.
29.
I don't know if I ever got another quiver.
Does that hit? Okay. Woo-hoo. 19 and 29.
Yeah, that barely hits.
Wait, let me make my inventory. My digital inventory.
Okay.
Sorry, it was my online group that went and bought like 3 extra things of arrows and they carry them around in their backpack.
23 damage on one.
23 damage.
Correct. On one. 21 damage on the other.
Dang.
I
Four.
like that.
How do you hit so hard?
They were both. It's two of those D8 superiority dice.
What kind of superiority die did you use? What kind of what effect did you do?
Menacing attack.
Oh.
I thought you did pushing.
Oh, one was menacing. The first was menacing. Second was pushing. You're right. You're right.
So
Pushing Vine Boy back.
for the menacing, I
Yeah.
got a 5, so I fail, and I'm
Nice.
not immune to fear. And for the pushing, I rolled a strength save,
Yes,
20.
that'll do.
Because I don't think I immediately get any penalties for being feared other than attacking you. I don't think I get a penalty to my saves. Frightened, disadvantage. Yeah, attack rolls. Okay,
And then action surge.
dang, pulling out all the stops.
Mad.
This thing is critically wounded.
Hell yes.
You got a significant amount of damage to it this round.
Let's do 2 regular attacks.
Okay.
19 and 25.
Those are both hits. I don't think this thing's gonna survive.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. 28 points of damage.
Alright. You chop into that thing and it just becomes a mass of goo and tentacles go everywhere.
Everywhere.
All of the nooks and crannies.
Does it get on his little friend here?
It doesn't quite go that far.
Oh.
It gets on you though.
Ugh.
Always gets on you.
That's the worst day
The
of my
most
life.
important thing for Clara to have is prestidigitation. Alright, so the last one.
You can get Magic Initiate.
Huh?
Get Magic Initiate as a feat just for.
just to prestigitate. The last one tries to wall up Kabar in rage, seeing his big daddy die.
There's so much emotion in these plants. Why are we killing them?
Renlet, you're up.
They attacked us.
This is murder.
You're being dicks.
Salad is murder.
They're almost like beasts.
No.
Good
These are
argument.
unthinking, unfeeling, soulless things.
I step up to the doorway here, and
This is a moving vine.
I'm gonna try and Rod of Life transfer.
Okay.
Whenever I think of vines, I think of that John Carpenter's The Thing, the animatronic.
15. Oh wait.
Or not animatronic, but the
15's a
puppet
hit.
Yeah, 15.
Nice.
Sorry.
15 is
things
a
where
hit.
you'd hook up
8
hydraulics
points of
compressed
necrotic.
air to these hoses, and they'd like
Slightly wounded.
creepiest thing ever.
I did a thing.
Joe, you're up.
So we did say that I had a quiver in my bag when we started the thing.
Okay.
You and I. So I reach in.
Yeah, it's a quiver of normal arrows,
Wink.
right?
Yeah.
Wink.
So 50% recovery.
So I'm going to spend the round digging in my bag for my quiver.
Okay.
I don't know how long that takes, but
Looking for your peasant's arrows.
I mean, grabbing the quiver is an interacting with an object, but digging through your backpack is probably a action.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's kind of two things. So
I take it out of my bag,
you can equip yourself with your quiver for normal usage.
and as a bonus action, I'll Hunter's Mark the remaining plant.
Okay, you may have to move a little bit
Yeah.
to see it.
Like behind there, or do I need to walk in?
If it looks reasonable,
I can
if
see
you can
it.
see through the
Can you?
doorway.
Yeah, I can see
Okay.
it from here.
Okay. I was gonna say, at worst, you'd have to take a step back to kind of get an angle on it.
Renlet's not 5 feet wide.
He's close.
That's a lot of cape. A lot of cape.
Mm-hmm.
And a haversack.
It's a cloak.
His
No,
ego
he's
is
got
5
that.
foot wide.
I'm mad.
I just feel 5 feet wide.
Just two regular, good old fashioned half-orc attacks.
Should be pretty much out of the
So you
special
like-
attacks.
Cool.
Oh, two?
Jesus. No,
I've been
actually,
floating
I have.
two for a bit.
More.
That's tough. You talking about superiority die? We took a short rest, so
True.
I have 3 left.
You have 5 for a short rest. Holy crap.
Yo, fighters get everything back every time they
I know.
sit for an hour.
I know that when they get everything back, but I didn't realize you had 5 for short rest. That's insane.
That's just maximum of 30 extra hit points. Damage per short rest.
15 and 11.
This guy's throwing fireballs. You're mad at him?
I'm not mad. I'm just saying
No.
it's better than I expected.
I'm mad at you.
I know.
It cost me a whole spell.
Thing
to be able to
takes
do
a
damage.
good amount of damage, but it's still kicking.
Oh no, that was my to hit. 15 and 11. To hit.
The 15 hits, the 11 misses.
Okay.
Dang it, now I have to reduce that.
Alright, no, we can do that. If you want.
You might do 36 points of damage.
No. 12 damage.
Hold on. So minus 26.
That was a 1 in 5 that I rolled to hit.
Alright, so slightly worse damage. About half of what I thought you had done. So it's not nearly as angry with you as it tries to tentacle your face off.
Misses.
So sick
The
of
table.
tentacles.
And the demons take a shot.
14. Oh, 20, I hit you. That means the tentacle wraps around you, grappling.
God damn.
How's Kabar looking?
Fine.
As if
39.
Like me at my max.
bludgeons you for 15 damage, so you take 13.
Why not?
And
Oh.
you're grappled and
At that point, he's
restrained,
starting
and
to
the
look
poison
bad now.
starts to begins to course through you. Rinlith.
Save me.
Joe, you heal 8 hit points.
Darn tootin'.
No, not him.
Yeah.
Save me.
This one actually helped me with the creature.
I think that's now Joe's turn.
I can do sorcery points to cast a spell if I wanted to.
Nah, it's all
I'm gonna
good.
pass.
I figured
You're-
you would.
We're good.
Unless you want to prestidigitate.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Prestidigitate the,
Good plan.
the poison out of my veins.
Do you have sharpshooter?
No.
So mine's 2 here because of the people in the way. Lots of cover.
Then 22.
22's hit.
Okay.
You can horde break against Kabar. If you want to. Just saying.
Holy shit. Wait, what? Why are you grabbing so many dice?
Dang
Attack
it.
Hunter's
Not
Mark
your worst roll,
plus regular, so 4
because
die.
your worst is all ones.
Okay, 'cause I think you're a level 5 rogue now.
Yeah, I'm doing 2 sneak attack. And then Hunter's Mark. 7, 12, 18.
Okay.
See still up.
Yes,
Attack 2.
That's a hit.
26
that's a hit.
with the -2.
That's a hit.
11.
11. A lot less. It's almost like you didn't sneak that time.
Also, my
Did
roll
you
sucked.
lose one of your dice up there?
So
I thought one flew over there.
29 damages.
no.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was only 2 dice.
Okay.
Because so 2 of them were for a sneak attack. 1 is for Hunter's Mark. The
Bust
sneak
out of
attack
those
is one.
vines,
I
Kabar.
got you.
Bust out of those vines. It's not the assassin's turn yet.
I
Don't
bust
let
out.
him attack you.
I bust out of the vines.
All right, at the beginning of your turn, you take 10 points of poison damage.
Oh.
And then, if you so choose, you can give me that DC 14 escape check to bust out of the vines.
Hey, I can cast a spell that
Right?
gives everyone immunity to poison.
Cool.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
cool.
I'm kidding.
You should
No.
cast
You know that you also got an amulet that you've just been carrying around in your backpack that gives resistance to poison, but no one wants to use it because they don't think it's that great.
They were all maximum attunement.
Someone offered that.
And I can attack with disadvantage. Is that right?
You can attack with disadvantage, or you can try to break free.
I might actually take that now though.
And that's my turn. I'm gonna attack with disadvantage.
All right, so 2 attacks,
Spare the dying
disadvantage
that
each
might
one.
actually
Yeah.
be handy.
Ooh.
But it's not right.
Okay, I got the answer for that one.
Did you
Okay.
roll a
1.
Don't forget your damage from your axe you take.
Oh
Oh
shit!
my
Yeah, that's
God.
right. Oh,
How much? How much damage do you take from that axe?
hold on. Oh god, what have I
It's almost
done?
never the right choice to do that.
When you roll one attack, roll the barbs along the half cut. 1d10.
Okay, good. You can survive this.
I can.
Once.
Oh shit! A 9.
Nice.
What the hell, man?
Your hand slips down the half and just cuts all along your hand.
Hurt.
Punished. So punished.
We did really well in the other fight, right?
So 22 on one attack, 11 on the
Pretty
other. On the one, it's an 11. The other is a 22. That was the lowest of the 2.
What?
Okay.
The first roll, disadvantage, the lowest was a 1. The second one, the lowest was a 22.
Yeah, I rolled a 12. I have a plus 10.
Okay, so 22 hits. If that's your lowest roll.
Yes, because I rolled.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah.
2 attacks, right?
Yes.
That's what you're communicating.
This with
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I gotcha. I got you covered there.
Thank you. Thank you. I needed that. Okay. 17.
Nice. You slashed that thing pretty good, and it's still up though. But it's
Jesus.
looking really wounded, like it's not gonna make it through another hit. But that's okay, because it feels like it's spectacular.
Oh god.
Plants don't feel pain.
They don't have the capacity,
This is
capability.
this is bullshit.
They don't have the whole nervous system stuff.
Why is it even a...
Yeah,
They just got plant bits.
technically they don't have the capability for a lot of things that just happened.
So it just sits there,
I guess.
basically constricting
You're not
you.
botanist. What do you know?
And
He's just a sorcerer.
Renlith, you're up.
That's true, I suppose.
Storm sorcerer, which means that one of your ancestors did it with a storm? I'm not...
That's not accurate. We can talk about that offline
Okay.
after this fight. As I'm talking to him and waving my wand. Do you want me to re-roll that I dropped?
What did you drop?
I dropped my attack for the wand
I don't know. Where did you drop it?
right there instead of in there.
Do you ever take die rolls outside of the box?
I've never dropped my die outside of the box before.
This guy.
I'll roll it again in the box.
I never take a die
Doesn't
roll
matter,
outside
I
the
hit
box.
20 to hit. 7 points of necrotic.
It's still up.
7 points of erotic damage.
To you.
10 points.
No, you're gonna get 7 points of erotic healing next turn.
Just let me die.
Brings back memories of that female that he was trying to talk to.
Oh god.
I want a picture like this, but a little bit like this. I understand perfectly.
Oh no, not
Alright,
that.
Joe, you can kill it now. I just wanted
I'm
to
gonna
make
try.
sure I could get some healing.
23, 21 to hit.
Those are both hits.
Well, 21 plus 23 minus 2.
I don't think this thing's gonna survive.
I hope not.
So, oh my god.
Those
2,
are
2,
so
1,
bad.
4.
Can you get some different dice?
I
I
No.
don't. It seems
Ouch.
unreasonable the amount of ones that you roll. on
Joe
damage.
is a horrible person.
He's not.
15 points of damage.
Is that just karma or what?
Okay. So before we end all of this, I'm going to expend the life so that Kabar can get 7 hit points,
Woo!
so I don't waste it.
So what I expected you guys to do was after
Wait,
you
I get
got
7 hit
patterned,
Hit points.
I was expecting Joe to mage hand, grab the key, and run out and slam the door closed.
Oh, right. The original plan.
Yeah. That's really what I thought you were going to do. I thought that was going to be a really good fight, just like the last one. But no, you guys then decided to wade back in and start killing stuff.
How far can I move a mage hand? It's a bonus action, right? So
Isn't that what you were trying to do?
Yeah, I don't know.
no, that's what I went in for, and then I got attacked.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everything around you was incapacitated, and the other thing was at the other end of the room, so you had a little bit of time.
What
You
happened?
didn't know it had a 20-foot reach.
I ran away, and he cast fireball,
yeah. I
which
think
is still a pretty decent plan.
it was a
Oh,
good plan, and really, it could have gone awry, for sure.
yeah, true.
Because your mage hand could run 30 feet, could maybe pick it up, but then you wouldn't be able to move outside of its range, or else it would just drop the key again, and the vine testicle would grab you.
I ran in and grabbed the key.
All right, so we got 10,000 XP for that session, and we're level 10 now, right?
You're getting close.
Yeah.
That was fun. We should find somewhere to sleep because
Got the shit kicked out of us this session.
Well, there's a nice place with like a pond and some mossy rocks.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
peaceful.
I'll make my hut, and we'll be probably okay.
We can just watch it
Through the hut.
angrily, like.
So yeah, in that room, it's just the copper key that's still of interest. But getting closer, you're not sure exactly what that copper key is for because it doesn't fit in that secret. Like the secret compartment has no lock or anything on it. It's just
Why are you looking at
a
me like
wall.
that? It could have been. You don't know.
Renlith? Renlith does not have the empathy or patience or anything right now to mask any of his normal Renlith faces.
Right now?
So the dead
He's been nice.
skeletal body,
True.
there's tattered robes wrapped around the skeleton.
Mhm.
There's also a broken wand next to the skeleton's hand. There's a tattered belt pouch as well. That's still closed, but it's on his belt essentially.
I'll pick that up.
Okay. It's
Rifle throw.
there's some heft to it. It sounds like there's some jingle.
I'll take it all the way to the rest of the party before I open it.
Okay.
You got the key too?
No, it didn't fit inside that secret cubby, so I left it there. Yes, I have the key with me right now.
I was like, come again?
It's floating behind me.
You gonna hold on to it?
No, I probably shouldn't.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm so close to death that tripping might kill me.
Yeah, I'm a little beat up too.
It was a brass key.
Copper key.
Copper key, and then a bag with a jingle. Anything inside?
Inside the key?
Yes.
Yeah. There's nothing inside
Copper.
the key.
Smash it.
Inside the little pouch. I'm a thief now. I'm a rogue. This is what I do, man.
It's like you're a bard.
No, Kabard knows my true self. I just tell people like you that I'm a bard.
He's been
This is-
secretly a thief this whole time.
So it turns out I'm just a really bad ranger. I just don't want people to know.
We know.
Thanks.
Always know.
My whole life's a lie.
Seriously, our very first adventure, I couldn't find tracks and Kabar found them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You did your best.
So inside the pouch
Thanks,
is
man.
a collection of coins. There are 17 gold pieces.
Oh, you're just gonna write down the group food, huh?
No, I'm just preparing. Reyna's preparing himself in case Joe takes the stick from up out of his butt.
Sorry.
There's 17 gold pieces. There is there's 34 silver. There's a scroll of expeditious retreat. And there is a small scrap of parchment with writing on it, like a note.
Ooh. Who can cast that? You? Expeditious retreat?
Yeah.
I don't think I can do it.
That could be useful.
It'd be super useful if you could cast it.
He says I can't.
That is the note.
The player's handbook says I can't.
There's a note?
I read the note. That Joe didn't look at. He just gave me the paper stuff.
Get this out of my sight.
Just let me know if there's anything cool. Like,
Just give me like a spark notes.
just want to keep the bag. Can you please empty it? Is the bag any cool? Any?
No, it's a tattered, old, decrepit bag of filth.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's decrepit.
It's diseased and old,
It's had a rough life.
senile.
I feel bad for it.
Plants, man.
Plants.
Is the
Plants.
goddess okay with us just murdering these things?
These plants are fucked.
So do you check out the scrap or?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
I'm
saying
sorry.
it.
I'm reading the scrap.
It's written in hasty handwriting, and it says, "The plants are becoming hostile. Hide her key in its compartment, then get off this floor before something worse happens. The first floor is still safe, but the floor below is changing too. Terrason's tenants are a horrible thing to become animated."
Fuck.
Terracing, huh?
Tenants? Animated? And we're gonna see all that.
Find out next time.
Next week on
So we got the key.
Dragon Ball Z.
key.
Does that mean we don't even have to go and fall?
I don't think so. I think we lucked out on this floor. I mean, kind of. Yes.
We still got a whole nother. Well, we don't know if that key's for, like, most likely is.
I guess.
I mean, that key could also unlock any of the ones I picked.
You guys can quickly walk over and check.
Quick! Quick!
All right, you
I
quickly,
run 105 feet per second.
you
teleport.
You quickly go over to see if the copper key that you've retrieved works in that lock. And once you get there, you realize, yes, it will work.
Pills, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Should we sleep with these trees?
Yeah.
Doing long rest?
The nice ones?
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Let's sleep in the winter room.
Well, I mean, I could set up my hut and the temperature will be nice inside.
Right?
So,
And then if anyone tries to mess with us,
they're gonna be cold.
they're gonna be so cold. So chilly.
Nah.
Well,
No,
I mean,
I
there's
don't
also
care.
that fire of frost. That would be right in the middle of the day.
True. Good point.
Either that or a tree. And I don't want to sleep
No, hell
that
no.
close to a damn tree.
Hell no, not that tree.
Alright. So do you boys want to open up this door and get another appendage or sleep first? You should probably sleep
It's
first.
probably a good spot to call it.
We should sleep first.
Key found to
We're going to sleep.
Scion door. We're gonna spend a day on every floor as we get fucked up.
Well, the last one you spent more than one session on.
True.
Oh, you meant daylight game
Yeah,
time.
like game day, yeah. But I think we might have spent the better part of 2 days on the first floor.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
just on the first floor.
Yep.
And you guys did multiple long rests up there.
Yeah, it took us, but
I'd have to check
It
the
took-
calendar.
it took a while. Alright. Key found to Scion door.
But everything was perfect on this level that we did.
You
Terracin.
almost went like in the perfect
Or speed run.
direction.
I felt the whole
For speed
session.
run, yeah.
The whole session felt weird because there were so many coincidences. Like at the beginning, saying anyone want to wear this poison amulet, and then
Shit, I know,
telling
right?
you about a freaking tree blight 30 minutes before we fight a tree blight.
Oh, that was a tree blight?
Yeah, that was a tree blight. Slightly modified, but it was a tree blight.
Oh.
So XP for tonight is it brings you up to 57964.
Mm.
Okay, so another 7,000 XP to go.
65. Nice.
As soon as you open that door, you get another XP boost.
Nice.
Partial quest completion.
That was
Really delightful, tasty.
it was fun, and it was way less aggravating than that damn first floor. That first floor
Yeah,
threw me. So
I felt like we were
many
going
times.
around in circles on that one. This one,
This one's a whole lot more. This is probably the most straightforward. No, the second most. No, I think maybe the most straightforward floor.
And now we
that was cool.
we have an idea now that I have a link to find it, even though it's going to give me freaking seizures eventually.
I'm willing to take that risk.
Oh, eventually it's going to get super fun.
Yeah, that.
This is like a perfect game though. Like challenge rating wise,
Yeah,
like session.
and the session, the timeline, it
Yeah.
worked out really well. I mean, if we would have gone in any different direction, we would have been like, oh god, it's just gonna take a while.
If we got that note, we probably would have been paranoid. I don't know.